this is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Wildcats and the Navy Midshipmen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Wildcats ready to kick it away first. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Mids offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Pulls it, and runs it again. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And man, oh man, that is not a good sign for this offensive line. We talked to this team, man. They talked about they got after the quarterback last week. They were watching him on tape. They had 6 sacks. They've got to do a better job protecting their guy. Opportunity on the first drive, man, they failed early. They've got to do it.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire... getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
He's going to get loose. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Dylan Raiola. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. looking for a gap. It's Edwards. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gives it. He's past the marker. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Robinson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Navy will have to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Quarterback empties his backfield. Throwing Raiola. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Sends it back in motion. Using his feet. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. Makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. Stepping to the right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Out wide left, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Moves the pocket. It's Raiola. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Trying to get the corner. The option, he'll keep it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Left side, it's Robinson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Navy will have to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Here's Raiola to throw. Rush right in his face. At the 45 on his way. Gets down, and like they say, down, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Check.
Sets his feet. It's Raiola. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He'll set up to throw. The screen, he can go. Running through contact. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Raiola. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The play fake, Raiola. Unloads it left. Unloads in the nick of time.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
They're all over it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wildcats. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Raiola to the air again. Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Number 98 set to kick it away.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Looking for a man. It's Hall. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
All over him immediately. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the option. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he motors it. Zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Throwing Raiola. Unloads to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
We're only in the first half. Already this guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Straight ahead, it's Edwards. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Right side, it's Porter. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Play action with Raiola. Looking deep. Williams open on the right side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
To the back. Tackle is made at the 17-yard line.
And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Again, it's Raiola. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Here's Raiola to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Out wide left, it's Edwards. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They dumped it off and didn't quite get to the first down marker, but they've created a better situation on fourth down.
No doubt. And listen, you want to push the ball down the field, not want to go throw it beyond the sticks and get the first down, but I think they made the right decision dumping it off. You'd like your running back to find a way to break an extra tackle and get that first down, but decision time now on fourth.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again?
Hey, kill it, kill it. 949 rock star. 949 rock star.
On the move. He is stuffed on fourth down and stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Keeps it himself. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And there he goes. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
The give is to Williams. Might have a chance. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds a man on the left. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. Looking to throw, it's Hall. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Snapped on 4th down. Going over the top. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 7 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's South Carolina who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Annapolis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Here's Raiola to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. In the backfield, it's Edwards. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking for the edge. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
Here comes the two-point try. A designed run for the quarterback. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. Bringing it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Navy offense. To the air, it's Paul. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Raiola. Got him quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Right at the line. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every.
Was completed via the screen. Pickup of 12.
The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing Raiola. Flush to the left. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Kill. 776 captain. 776 captain.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it, looking for an alley. Misses badly on that one. Second and long here. Trying to get the corner. They put the brakes on it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Gets open down the middle. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Danzy. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Wildcats are in the red zone. Here's Raiola to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They'll need a bunch on second down. Moving the pocket, it's Raiola. Got his man in the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about this? These guys are going for two. He'll take it himself. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Number 98, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Raiola to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. First down for the offense.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Left side is Coleman Williams. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Out wide right, it's Williams. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Set to kick off.
And he passes him, and the ball pops slips out. Oh, inviting disaster. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Out wide left, it's Danzy. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And Navy will go back on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Tight end now in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Hits inside. It's Baptiste. They were all over it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game. He wants to take the top off. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Raiola. Turns up, it's Edwards. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Long way to go on 2nd down. To the air, it's Raiola. Right side, it's Porter. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Snags it, and there's run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the fullback. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Trying to take it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. All wideouts, no backs. Throwing Raiola. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Play action, Dylan Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Nelson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. He's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Switch it, switch it. Move.
Now on the move. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.